now. All right, for all you people out there on YouTube land, welcome back to Death Bandit DM. This is Secrets of the Valley, Session 3, Danger Mine. All right. I'm going to let these fine folks introduce themselves once again. We'll start with Sean.
Serval Vanlin, half-elf cleric.
All right, all right. Our sneaky caster over there, Sarah, what you got for us?
Hello, I'm Arsis. No, it's Arsis Nilo. I forgot didn't have a last name. So I'm not Arsis Nilo.
All right. Joe, you sneaky prick, what you got?
My character's name is Arek Darksong, and he is a human thief, or rather, a human rogue.
And the master of disaster, Dylan. Come on, man.
I am Dav Lobo, the half-orc of a tribe from far away, and I apologize for my banner for not being up again. It just keeps going away. I don't know why.
Man, we're just gonna get you a custom overlay like what I got going on here, and maybe it'll stick.
Can we make like a sticker that says "Hi, my name is Dav Lobo" and like on a sheet of paper or something and have it near you?
Already on it.
Just tape it to his face.
He has to be upside down.
Alright. Would any of you guys like to do a recap? Or shall I take it over?
Lots of shit went down. We we pissed off the DM because we were rolling like bosses. We defeated all the evil skeletons, and we're told we were allowed to leave. We found a fake axe that was not what we were looking for on a body in a meat locker, and then with a note saying, I don't remember what, but essentially prepping the things that, oh yeah, here it is, to go outside Old Town in 2 days' time. And the other one says that they've delivered the forgery and returning to the south. So we found the guy that had stolen the black axe, the real black axe. Then we got it. They told us that there was a big bad evil guy coming to the valley to kill all of us. And I think that's it. We got an awesome badass house with like 16,000 rooms and 15 libraries and anything else. And I think that's pretty much it. I might be forgetting things.
Actually, we're actually just about to head down to the Coralton mines
That's
on another job. Yeah.
Alright. Sarah, that was pretty well done. Inspiration to you, madam.
Yay!
For braving that through. A couple things that we didn't cover. Dav Lobo outdrank a dwarf.
Yes, that's right!
And got completely plastered on mead.
The next morning.
Yeah, the following day it was.
I attribute it to the incredible booze from the other day. Finally taking its toll.
Alright. And you guys have mounted horseback with a guide and are headed for the Coralton mine. Now, we'll pick you all up in transit. You've been traveling now for a day and a half. Your horses are looking a little ragged because they did not sleep the night before due to various sounds and strange occurrences that didn't turn out to be anything. Your guide tells you that you should reach Coralton Mines tonight, probably a couple hours before nightfall. And then he gets quiet strangely quiet. Looks back at Theravel and goes, I truly hope that your God will protect us all. These mines could be very dangerous places, and I don't wish to die.
Don't worry, I got you.
It's appreciated. Thank you. And I hope that the rest of you are quite strong. Who knows what could be down there?
Don't worry about that. We'll be fine.
Arak puts a hand on his shoulder and just kind of nods reassuringly.
Davlobo puffs out his chest. His face going into an appearance of rage, but not actually raging. Trying to look super serious, but probably ending up looking a little goofy.
Alright. After that, seems a little bit more comfortable, but continues on quietly. A couple more hours go by, and you begin to see on your horizon, at the base of the mountains that you're headed towards, what looks like almost a small village. From this distance, you could discern there's probably a dozen, maybe more, huts, and there's a couple buildings that actually have smoke coming from chimneys. As you grow closer, you notice several stables with probably half a dozen different sized carts and wagons. There's a man, just a single man, standing in the middle of the road, pacing. As you guys approach, he looks up and says, "Are you the lot that's here to help me?"
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Good.
It's looking at the other people, being like, "What did we get ourselves into?"
So you were sent from Foston Shore, then?
Yes.
Good. Well, I suppose you would probably want to rest the night and maybe get a good meal in you before you have to head into that hellhole.
What makes it such a hellhole? What exactly are we going to be dealing with?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is about half my men disappeared down there, and the other half ran back to town. I'm the only one here right now. A couple of the survivors came back. They had some pretty nasty gashes on them, some bite marks. Kept babbling about these strange gray things. I don't know.
I would like to speak with them if they are still with us.
Fortunately, no, they all went back to town. They needed some serious medical attention, and the other ones outright quit. There's there is one other that's been hanging around, but he's not one of mine.
Not one of yours.
And he kind of looks over at Arsis and more specifically her ears and goes, he's kind of like that, kind of like her, but his skin's real dark.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
He's real quiet. I don't know. He cooks pretty good. Kind of weird, but I just leave him be. Alright, well, why don't you lot follow me? We'll stable your horses and we'll get you to the common house so we can get some food in you.
Very well. And Arak follows.
Cool. So this man leads you guys to one of the stables. He helps you take all the reins and saddles and everything off of your horses and close their stalls and get them fed. Then shows you to not the largest building in this cluster, but definitely one of the bigger ones. Takes you in, and you can see it's a dining hall. And sitting in the far corner is a dark-skinned man with long white hair and elven ears. He just looks up and goes, "Oh, we have some visitors, I see." At which point the guy that's been leading you around, yeah, they're here to clear out the mine. And you just see a big grin spread across the elven man's face, and he chuckles a little bit. Very nice, Dylan. Very nice.
I'm gonna try to keep it there all day.
Do you not have something that you can like tape to try to find a way to angle it, stay at the bottom of the camera or something?
If I did, I'd be using that.
All right. So what are you guys getting into in here for now?
I think Arak is quizzically studying this dark elf, trying to figure out what his deal is.
All right.
And Arsis is looking everywhere except at the dark elf.
All right.
Lobo would be looking between our. I'm sorry, I forgot your character's name already.
Arsis? Arak?
Arslan and the dark elf, just thinking, they come in different colors.
They're like Skittles.
I don't taste like a rainbow.
Aw.
I am also a dark elf.
You are?
Or not a dark elf, half elf. Sorry. Alright.
Wait, what?
Hi. I done goofed.
I was gonna say you changed your race.
Yes.
Interesting. Not sure how you did that.
Very carefully.
This is the rule book, come on.
Alright. So Arak is going to give me an insight check since he's studying this fellow.
Alright.
Not gonna freak out.
12.
12. Alright. As far as you can tell, he's definitely entertained at the idea of you guys going into the mine. But he doesn't seem to have any malicious intent or anything. Does strike you as a little odd, though. Just the way he's acting. But he does get up and walks into the kitchen, comes back with 6 bowls, slaps 4 down on one table, hands the other one to the man that led you guys in here, and then takes his and sits back where he was.
I think Arak would probably grab his bowl and go pull up a chair next to the Dark Elf. And he would look at him from behind his mask, and he would ask him, "So, you know something about what's down in those tunnels, don't you?"
I know. Oh, I know what's down in those tunnels.
Would you care to enlighten me, friend?
Well, perhaps. But before I share any secrets with you, what's behind that mask?
Arak looks around, and he's gonna make an insight, or he's gonna make a, I guess it is an insight check here, and then I guess a perception check to see if anybody's looking.
Yeah.
So first, the insight check is a 20, non-natural.
Okay. All right.
And my perception is a 9.
All right. So as far as you can tell, the walls aren't looking at you. So yeah, this is, as far as you know, nobody's looking.
Okay, so he leans in really close, and just for a second he shifts the mask just enough to show a scar that goes from, give me a second, I can't remember what side it's on. It goes from his chin to his temple on the left side of his face, and then he slides it back.
All right. The grin reappears on this dark elf's face. He says, "Well, if you've got that, it doesn't bode well for going into those mines."
I can handle myself quite fine, thank you very much. And I don't need any magic to help me.
When he says that, I kind of like side-eye him while I'm still not looking at the dark elf, but like I hear I don't need any magic, and I'm like, and I don't say a thing, I just look at him with this look of like, oh really? I've been saving your ass quite a bit recently. Type look in my eyes.
And Dark Elf kind of notices this exchange. Like, I think one of your comrades might disagree with you. And I must say, I'm inclined to disagree as well. If you'd like to prove your words, perhaps you'd like to step outside for a moment.
I think that Arak would straighten up a little bit, quizzically look him over, and then nod and gesture for him to go first.
And he does. He gets up and walks out the front door.
And Arak would follow. Oh, they're about to be a brawl, folks.
And I follow suit. I see Arak starting to leave, and I'm not letting that go down that easily.
Dov Lobo notices, and he he goes, "Oh, I gotta see this."
Fight, 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 fight.
I go too, and I take my bowl with me.
Therefore likes a show with his
I just
food.
picture Thunderball. I just picture Thunderball. This is getting really good.
This is the D&D version of popcorn.gif.
Like, yeah.
Wait, where's my bowl of popcorn?
Alright, with you all outside, even the man who had led you guys around kind of opens the door to the dining hall and just sits at the end of one table, just kind of looking out. The dark elf.
Think, sorry,
Yeah?
I think on the way out, Arak would sneak a sleeping draught into the dagger that he's the poison dagger, just
Alright.
to put the drow to sleep.
Sneaky
Okay.
bastard.
Alright, alright. Now,
I had to fight fair.
Now, when this dark elf stood up, you noticed a long sword at his side. But seeing that you're using daggers, he actually takes the sword off of his belt and drops it to the side.
I will do the same thing with my short sword. I'll just pull it to the side and drop it.
Pulls out 2 daggers from presumably a hidden compartment on his back. And just looks at you going, "Well, show me what you have skill-wise."
And I would move in to attack.
As you move into attack, the world goes black around you.
Oh, he cast dark. Cast that bastard.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Does dark vision work in magic darkness?
No, it does not.
I do not believe it does not.
Does light cancel darkness?
I don't believe so, no.
Damn it.
Wait a second. I have my
Yes,
for
it's okay.
light.
The rest of you can see. It's just
I was just
Arak.
okay.
Yeah.
So
The rest of you would see kind of a dark sphere almost fully encompass him.
But
I would
doesn't
say RP. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
doesn't magical darkness hide to see in like from out and in?
Yeah, you can't see into it or out of it.
So all you guys see is a globe of darkness over me now.
Yeah.
So he spits on the ground and he says, "Using magic, that's not skill." And then he closes his eyes and begins to feel around with his other senses. His hearing, his sense of taste, his sense of smell. And that's how I'm going to roleplay this out. And he's going to go for the attack.
Alright, so give me a perception check first.
That is a 14.
14. Alright. Now give me the attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay. So that was 20, non-natural.
Okay, that'll hit him.
So I do my damage, and then the sleeping draught injects into him.
Right. Remind me, what does he have to do?
I don't think we went into that. I think I just wrote down that it was a sleeping draught.
Right.
It's probably some kind of save.
Yeah, it'd be like a constitution. Alright.
But I'll
Right,
roll the damage for my dagger, which
Ooh,
is D4, which is 7 damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm sorry, 8 damage. Because of my dexterity boost.
Oh, and
Alright.
I just checked for darkness, and
Yes.
non-magical light doesn't illuminate it, but magical light does.
Does. Okay. Alright. Was not aware. Cool. But yeah, you feel your dagger sink into him, and the rest of you notice that he takes the pain, and he seems to get a little wobbly for a second, and then kind of shakes off whatever was happening. And as soon as he takes that dagger to the torso, strikes out. Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to connect.
Yep, my AC is only 15.
Yeah, and it does 8 points of damage to you, sir.
Excuse me.
But as he stabs into your arm,
I'm sorry.
he...
1
Oh,
second.
you're fine. You're fine.
The phone is ringing. I am so sorry.
No, it's cool.
I've got my bowl of popcorn.
Well, yeah, to you. I got my water.
Oh, I have that too. So we were saying that popcorn would be good, so now I have a huge bowl of popcorn.
See how you guys are.
Hey, it's a fight!
I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry. That was my mother's work calling to see if she wanted to come in early.
Wow. No, that's fine. Alright,
I apologize. I'll be right back.
okay. Does anybody else need to take off?
I'm good.
No? Sean?
So that hit sunk in really good, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you take 8 points of damage. But the rest of you would see, and Arak would feel it. As soon as that sinks into your arm, Arak, this drow grabs your wrist with one hand, drops, or lets go of the dagger that's just struck into your arm, grabs you by the back of the neck, kicks out your knee, and puts you down into a kneeling position, and releases his darkness.
This isn't over for Arak yet. He's going to reach out and he's going to try to slice the back of his leg to take him out.
Alright, go for it, man.
That is 18 plus 6 is a lot. It's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll connect.
And that is 7 damage.
7 damage, alright. So you slash in deep into his into the back of his knee, and it takes him down. So he is now side by side with you, both of you on your knees. And he just starts laughing. Just perhaps you don't need magic, friend. Come, let us eat, and I shall tell you what I know of the creatures that are in your mine.
Arak nods, gets to his feet, reaches down to help him up, and then after he's helped him up, pulls the dagger out of his arm.
Alright, cool. Oh, he does, as you pull the dagger out, he goes, I'll take that back. And I wouldn't suggest trying to put an elf to sleep. It rarely works.
Arak looks at him and says, noted. I thought it was too friendly a fight to use actual poison. And he smirks.
Appreciated. No, if you want real poison, perhaps you should seek my people out.
Perhaps I'll take you up on that.
But come, let us sit. Our legs are wounded. As he says that, he pops out a red vial and just downs it and
I
walks inside.
Yeah. Arak will he's already to his feet, so he'll go inside. He'll nod to his companions.
I
And,
follow him in.
Alright, cool.
I'll follow as well, and then I'll just pop behind Arik and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, cool.
I'll follow behind, but I'm not that impressed with the fight.
You're back to full.
Oh, sweet.
It was too quick and not brutal enough for Lobo. I gotcha.
Yeah. They weren't using swords.
Yeah, it was practically as if he pretty much missed the entire thing. It went so fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although, to be fair, my character just went toe to toe with a drow, which for normal people is like, holy crap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when you guys finally sit down, this drow addresses you, Arak, and goes, "Perhaps I shall start with an introduction. I am Ket. My surname is, at this point, unimportant. I come from deep, deep below your minds, and have only come to the surface because of the trouble that you are here to fix. I found several of your wounded, and as they begged for their lives, I felt a odd sense of, what do you surface dwellers call it? Compassion. And drug them out, fighting off the creatures that are down there as I did so. The things in there, we don't have a proper name for them, my people. We call them savages. They're gray, reptilian things. They have a savage, bestial intelligence to them. But they're not smart enough to know when they're bested. They'll just keep coming. They've caused little problem for us. But in recent weeks, great hordes of them have flooded towards our city. These creatures, Duergar, even our banished Driders, have come flooding through, rushing from their lairs and their homes, trying to escape something. Whatever that thing may be, it hasn't made it as far as my people, and it will regret the day that it comes to our city. But these are not real concerns of yours. The creatures you wish to get out of your mind should be little problem if the rest of your companions are as well versed in the arts as you are.
Arak looks over to his companions and nods slowly to each one of them, taking a moment hesitation to nod at the sorcerer.
And Ket, as he's introduced himself, looks at Arak, raises one eyebrow and says, you seem to not enjoy the company of your fine, I would judge, half-elven companion here.
It's not the fact that she's half elf, it's the fact that she's a magic user. I lost someone very dear to me, and I blame magic. It is evil in all its forms.
I see. Then you would most likely judge my people quite vile, as we are naturally gifted in these arts. You there, Caster. Do you harbor ill will towards this man as well? I've seen the looks you're shooting at him here.
Harbor no. Sorry. I harbor no ill will. It's just I find it funny how he says that he can get away without ever having to use magic.
I see. And I'd say, judging by your attire, my other, I would suppose, half-cousin here, you're some kind of surface priest.
Yeah, you could say that.
Have you had any encounters with Lolth?
Not as of yet.
I see. Then what god do you serve here on the surface?
I serve, that of the light, Palor.
I see. You would be in opposition to our goddess, then, perhaps.
You could say that.
I see. Perhaps I'll have to keep an eye on you, then. And you there, large, dumb-looking beast man. What is it that you bring to this motley band of would-be heroes?
In response, Dov Lobo first pulls out his hammer, places it on the table, then his hand axes, then his javelins, and then the magical axe that actually I never actually got stats for. And just
So,
presenting.
you're an armor smith and a weaponsmith, perhaps?
Arak's just
Your work is okay.
Lobo smash.
Lobo smash.
So you do have a name, Beastman. You smash the... Well, yes. Smiths often smash things with their hammers.
No, you misunderstand. He breaks things.
So he's not a good smith, then.
And Arak just kind of face palms into the mask. He is our barbarian.
Duh! Another savage to go head-to-head with these savages. I see.
Crunch.
So,
Crunch.
yes, the beasts down there will do much the same. They like to hear things go crack.
And it will be
So,
one hell of a fight.
good, a fighting spirit, even among savages. That's important. So, I would judge that by the use of your daggers and your poisons, you're some form of assassin.
I am but a simple thief who is versed in the art of death.
I see. So for a man who has such great hatred for magic, you travel with two that harbor great power in it. And, well, this beast fellow who must be magically enchanted to have intelligence enough to speak.
And Arak looks at me and says, I have a greater purpose. I refuse to use magic myself, and the gods have never helped me. The only thing I can trust is my skill, and it is the only weapon I need at my side. They can choose to lean on the crutch and succumb to the vials of magic and the false promise of hope from gods, if they so choose. And what's required of them is that when I ask for their help, they deliver. They are good at what they do, and that is what matters.
I see. And was this perhaps the process of thought that saw the death of your other friend?
No,
They were good at what they did, so you allied yourself with them.
no. That death is on my hands, and I will speak no more of it.
Understood. Well, the night grows quite tiresome. I'm going to retire. Perhaps I shall see you all in the morning before you venture in.
Mayhaps.
Still without looking at him, I just get up and walk away.
Right.
Dov Lobo is going to get something to eat. And then promptly hit the sack.
Alright.
Arak is going to ask if there's some place he can get cleaned up. And if there's any material to stitch the the leather in his armor back together from where the dagger pierced it.
Alright. The man that's been leading you guys around would show you to the kitchen area where there's a water pump inside that you can wash yourselves up with. And then he would, while you guys are doing that, he'd go find some bits of leather for you and bring that back.
Okay. Also, I want to make note that I did collect my weapons.
Okay.
My bow, my bow. I almost said my bow and my axe. My bow and my sword.
Okay, cool.
And then yeah, I'll get cleaned up and sew the leather back up, and then he'll probably retire for the night.
Alright. Cool. So, are all of you going to sleep then?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
Alright. So, you guys, as you're resting, there seems to be no need for any kind of watch, because periodically you see the drow and the human man walking back and forth through this little village. Arsis,
Yes.
you though, in the middle of the night, you're woken up by a loud scratching sound that you hear, as if long, massive claws were scraping along the wall of your room.
Fun.
As you come to, in the corner of the room, from the darkness you see 3 sets of red eyes peering at you.
Oh, fuck. You want me to make a roll for something?
You could, if you want to get a good look or try and figure out what it is, you could give me a perception check.
I think I'll give you a perception. Do I have? Yes, I have perception. It's a 19.
Okay. So, as you're looking, you don't see any outline of a creature. You just notice that these 3 eyes, the way they
3 eyes
way-
or 3 sets of eyes?
3 sets of eyes. The way these 3 sets of eyes are set, they probably are on the same head, or a couple heads that are really close together. You see no claws or any physical features as you look into the shadow. It looks like utter darkness. However, where presumably a mouth would be, you think you see a smile spreading. And then the mouth disappears, and as the eyes blink, they disappear, and all you hear again is a long scratching sound along the wall. And seemingly you're left in the room again by yourself.
Ah, fun. Just make me think I'm crazy.
Just like last time.
Exactly. So yeah, Artis is not going to fall asleep again.
Alright.
Could I do an
Oh.
insight check to see if I know what that would be? Since I was able to get a better look at it.
You could. Yeah, you could give me an insight check.
That's a 7, so nope, she doesn't know.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that was creepy. I have no idea what that was.
Probably just my head. I'm thinking like it's a nightmare or something.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Also, Lobo,
Yes.
during the night, a dream you've had several times before, a nightmare in fact, comes to you again. This dark figure standing in this hut, one you've seen so many times, the vile things it's done, But this time, something's different. This dream seems more vivid, more real. The emotions and senses that you're experiencing are far more tangible than normal. In this time, this dark figure looks at you, and with no mouth to speak of, that you can see on its head and face, it says to you, "You grow near. These events shall unfold very soon, young one."
Within this dream, I speak nothing but a loud roar and charge the dark figure.
As it seems to enlarge in this pseudo-reality, as you charge it, it grabs you in one hand, wrapping your entire body as it continues to grow. And it looks at you, cocks its head. "We have challenged each other many times over the years, but when next we meet, our feud ends, and you die." As it releases you, and you drop into darkness, the dream fading, and you awake with a sense of actually being dropped right into your bed.
I look around the room, realizing my dream was just that, and looking to see if there's anything nearby that might have done something to me throughout the darkness, but guessing that I don't see anything.
Nope, there doesn't seem to be anything in the room or the near vicinity that would have triggered this.
Well, breathing heavily, I try to just shake off the panicked feeling, and I attempt to get back to sleep.
Alright. Arak, Mr. Darksong, you sleep soundly through the night.
Of course he does.
As does Theravel.
Woo.
Okay, well, since I'm not sleeping anymore, can I inspect that? Because I have a magic ring that I don't know what it does.
Sure.
Can I have spent my time awake because of that damn thingamajig and try to figure out what my ring does?
Sure can. Give me an Arcana check.
Rolling that 20.
And watch me spaz.
I roll in that one.
So you're no longer even sure if it's magical. It could just be a really nice ring.
No, it had ping. Like when I had taken it, I had felt it ping. I just wasn't able to say what it was.
Yeah. No, you definitely have no clue what this thing does.
No, I'll try further another time.
Alright. So since you're up, you begin to see the sun rise, and as the sun comes over the horizon, the rest of your party begins to wake.
I make note that I wake up before the sunrise, so I could
Okay.
so I could do it.
Okay. So Theravel arises before the sun so he can watch the glory of Pelor wash over the world once again.
Actually, I'm gonna when the sun rises, I'm make my way a little bit out of the little village area with the mask that I have. I haven't been wearing it; it's just been on me, and I put it on.
Okay.
And then when I come back, I take it off.
Alright.
Because we always have one that we see with the mask all the time. Then we have one that we see with the mask never.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just kind of on my pack. Yeah.
Mysteries abound. Alright. Now, as morning has come, you smell something, probably burnt, kind of unpleasant smelling, coming from the dining hall that you guys had been in last night. And as you're headed in that direction, you notice Ket is joining you. So it can't be him that's cooking it. Coming into the dining hall, you see the human man that you guys had met the night before frantically scurrying around the kitchen, blurting out many profanities. He's like, "Oh, man, I hate this damn kitchen. Ah, why? You know, try and do something nice for people and trying to help me out. God damn it."
I'm gonna turn to Ket. Maybe before you go, you should give him a couple lessons for the well-being of everybody that lives here.
I've tried. He says there are women that usually do the cooking. As if women cook. They're too busy doing the important things that the state calls them to do. Isn't that right, madam?
I'm still smiling. I'm just walking ahead. I'm walking ahead of him, and I just have like this super huge grin on my face. But don't say anything. I'm just really laughing on the inside.
And he just makes a comment. You guys, your party has such a jovial leader and matron. I shall go see if I can salvage what it is he's doing in there. And Ket goes back into the kitchen, and you guys can see him trying to help this man out. And after a few minutes, the two of them come out with bowls of what might be porridge or oatmeal or horse crap. You're not entirely sure. The consistency is a little iffy. The scent is even more so. And
Ara is just looking at this and just like, I'm not eating that.
I'll try it. Comment. This is really shitty chicken cordon bleu.
Dov Lobo thinks nothing of it and consumes.
I'm gonna give the rest of my bowl to him.
You can have my bowl as well as I proceed to pull out trail rations and offer one to the cleric.
Thanks.
Dov Lobo graciously accepts these gifts of food and consumes.
And the man comes up behind Lobo and just pats him on the back. At least somebody appreciates my cooking. Let it never be said that Dren's cooking was unedible. Eat up.
I'm just stuffing my face at this point. Oh, thank you.
And seeing them, I just pushed mine, like without even tasting it, I just push it towards Lobo.
Arak across the table just slides you a couple of trail rations.
Thank you.
And he looks at you and he says, no one should have to eat that, not even a caster.
No, thanks a lot. Very appreciated.
What are you talking about? This is very good.
Oh my. Well, we know who the garbage disposal is in this party.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not really, no.
To be fair, he has the constitution to do it. He did outdrink a dwarf.
It's true. It is true. All right. But watching Lobo eat this, Ket almost has this like horrified look on his face. He goes, "How can you eat that? That's. I mean, I tried. I did try, but good Lord, Lolth be praised. You're a strong one."
Arak will also hold out a trail ration to Ket. And just silently just holds it out.
He looks at it. He's like, I appreciate it, friend, but I have my own. And he pulls out what looks like a trail ration, except the coloring's real jacked up. It's kind of purple and red, a little weird looking. He just bites in and goes, home. It's been too long. And after you guys finish eating your rations and Lobo finishes scarfing down that questionable substance they just stuck in his body. By the way, Dav Lobo is going to give me a Constitution saving throw.
As expected. What review shall I use today? You. Okay. Come on. Daddy doesn't want to throw up. Okay, let's see. Where's my pluses on that? That's the wrong file. What the heck is that thing? 13.
You don't throw up, but your stomach doesn't feel quite right. So for the next while, you're going to be sickened, probably for the next day or so. And yes, you actually gain the condition sickened. So, after you guys finish eating, and Sarah continues munching,
I'm almost done.
Dren takes the empty bowls away from Davlobo and cleans up what little mess might have been made on the table from the rest of you guys. He goes, so I'll lead you into the entrance of the mine, and then you're kind of on your own. I'm not going back in there. Not with what they were describing and the wounds they came back with. But if you don't come back in about a week, I'll send somebody looking for you. And thanks again. And he's led you guys to a nice sized mine entrance. And as he finishes his little micro speech, kind of steps back from you guys, motioning for you to go inside.
And Arak will step inside, but he will make a stealth check and begin to kind of scout ahead in the tunnels.
All right, go ahead.
So that is a 12 plus my stealth, which is a 20 non-natural.
20 non-natural. All right, so you're pretty stealthy.
Oh wait, no, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. I did the math wrong. It should be 3 plus 2, which is 5. So that would be 17. I added an extra 2 onto that. I'm sorry.
All right. That's fine. So you make your way in ahead. You get a little ways in, and you see to your left there's another shaft going off. And then you can see ahead, as the light from the outside is still shining in enough that there's probably another one off on your right, a little bit further in. But aside from that, it's just darkness.
Okay.
But you don't have dark vision, do you?
No, I do not. So he'll just make a perception check to see if he hears anything.
All right.
And I did the math wrong again. I was trying to rush it. I missed it. I was off by 1. It's supposed to be 4 plus. So my perception would be 17.
All right.
So.
So you catch the sounds of dripping water. You kind of hear what's probably mice or bigger insects scurrying about. Aside from that, you don't hear anything nearby.
Okay. So, is he still within sight range of the others? Like, can they?
Oh yeah, they'd still be able to see you.
Okay. So, he gestures for them to come closer and makes a hand sign that it's right now he doesn't hear anything, so it should be safe to move up.
All right. So let's see. Is those of you that grow closer that have dark vision,
Mm-hmm.
you would see that the tunnel to the left only goes in probably 30, 40 feet, and then it's just ended by a wall. But the one on the right goes off and seems to have a couple of bends in it, almost like a T. But ahead of you, the path is long and dark. Yeah. Right, left, and straight. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out what we could do to bring light, because I know I have dark vision, and Theraval has dark vision, because half-elves for the win.
Half-orc, dark vision.
You do too, okay.
Half-breeds.
But I know I have the light cantrip, and I think Theraval does as well, unless you
Yes, I do.
changed it.
Yes, I do.
So, it would be, the other thing, would it be smart to light up the hall in front of us? Because we see, but I don't want to die, just in case there's something that we miss.
I don't know.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the other party members.
All right.
As much as Arok hates to do it, he'll take out a torch.
I think light is not as bright as a torch, though.
Well, what I was thinking was he was going to hand it to Lobo and have Lobo go in the front. And he would basically sneak around on the edges and the shadows.
It's up to you guys. mean, you guys could set a chicken on fire and throw it in there for if you wanted.
For the fun of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to think because normally,
For Dylan.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's for Dylan.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what could be a possibility here, guys? Do we have Lobo going in first with the torch? Just because he's Mr. I'm gonna I can get pounded for 5 hours and not die? Or do we want to have to throw a rock, like a lighted rock, down the tunnel further down?
Lobo usually carries his shield along with his weapon.
Well, we can have, because I was reading light. It's something we touch one object that's no larger than 10 feet in any dimension, and that object becomes a bright light.
Would you like to put that on my shield?
That's what I was thinking. That way it would be a beacon in front and might blind, because it sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius, and then dim light for next to 20 feet. So I could blind, might be able to blind. Well, it's not blinding light, but it's.
That could work.
What do you other guys think?
That sounds fine. As
The
long
most
as, you know,
creative way I've heard of
Lobo
use
decides
light-
to be a beacon.
most creative way I've heard of to use light is to actually cast on the enemy's face, and then they're like, that's bright!
Well, it says an object, so you can't technically cast it on a face.
Well, technically they can. Well, I guess.
If they're wearing an eye patch, that's close enough.
Exactly. You touch the eye patch and you're fine.
That would be
Okay,
nice.
so
I cast light on his eyeball.
yeah, so either me or Theraval, if you want to do it, you can do it, or I can do it. I don't really mind.
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay. So we cast light on Lobo's shield.
Alright.
Oh, that's neat.
Alright. So now with a new flashlight installed, as you guys can see in front of you, the tunnel continues on. Now that you have a bit of a better look at it, and then it kind of does a 45 almost to the right, and you can now definitely see that the tunnel to your right does come to a T, probably 60 feet in.
So what do we want to do? I know we're not splitting up because DMs love that way too much.
Yes, we do.
I know, my boyfriend, one of our players always splits up the party and we always want to smack him.
Could
Best way for TPK.
Could I possibly use survival or something to see if there are tracks going in either direction on the ground? I don't know.
You could do that.
Okay.
You could also light that damn chicken on fire and throw it in a freaking hole.
We don't have a chicken!
Okay.
Buy one.
I'm going to see if I can find out which way we're supposed to go. We should go.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll, man.
Don't fail me now. I said don't fail me now. It was only 6 total.
6 total.
I'll try a survival check too.
Okay, I was gonna say, as Lobo's looking at the ground, he can see people might have been here. It's stone and dirt, and there's motion about.
25.
Holy crap! Okay, so Therival, looking at the ground, you can see that there was heavy cart traffic. This was quite a while ago, coming from the tunnel to the right, but there are frantic running steps, bits where you can see people were slipping, coming from the tunnel right in front of you guys.
So I believe our path is forward.
Okay.
Auroch silently just nods, and he motions for you guys to move on ahead, and he's gonna kind of stick back in the shadows.
Sally forth, Beacon.
Run for
Alright, so we got Lobo in front, and
I'll go behind him.
Okay.
And I'll be behind both of them.
Alright, I mean, you guys don't have to be in a single file. It's probably 10 feet wide, this tunnel.
Okay, well, then I'd probably be next to Therival. Just in case something pops up to have, like, quick fire magic.
Alright, cool. And then we got Auroch kind of following them.
And a healing battery for a meat shield.
Ooh, yeah.
I should have mentioned this earlier. I don't feel well.
Yeah, Lobo's not doing so hot. I mean, you guys could probably heal him. He does look kind of sickly.
I don't have any healing spells.
Oh, well, what? Oh, that's right. I was about to say, healer, but no, that's...
That's what I normally play.
Ah, gotcha. Any way you could maybe heal him up there? Well?
I have like 10 million healing potions. Slight exaggeration, but worst
This
case
would-
scenario, I can always
this would-
do my healing potion.
Be more of a disease or sickness.
Yeah, I don't have a healed sickness or disease on me.
Well, it looks like you're screwed, Lobo. Moving forward into the tunnel. As you guys come to the bend, Lobo, you round the corner and you see that this section keeps going, and there's another bend, probably a good 80 feet in front of you guys. And Lobo, you're in front. Give me a perception check real quick.
Okay. Total 20.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to rage out again tonight, aren't I, guys? Lobo, you hear scratching sounds coming from around the next bend in this kind of sound. Just weird guttural noises.
I raise my hammer, hold back another fit of, am I going to throw up? And move forwards. And I turn back to the rest of the party.
Shh.
Oh yeah, the super unstealthy half-orc barbarian telling us to shush. I'm sorry, you don't wear armor though, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
Auroch knocks an arrow.
I have thick hide.
So are you trying to be stealthy, Lobo, or just kind of making your way forward?
Sure, let's be stealthy.
Right. Give
Just
me a
don't
check for
puke
that.
on anything. We'll be fine.
There's one puke.
Let's see. 13, amazingly.
All right. So, as you guys grow closer, Lobo having just shushed the whole party, Lobo, as you turn the corner, as the light grows and you can see that it's starting to fill the other portion of the hallway, those sounds that you were hearing stop. You hear quick skitterings of claws. And as you round the corner, you don't see anything. And then, to your left, dropping down right beside you, we're going to take a break.
When did the Joker get here?
Dylan was getting ready. It's like, oh yeah, there it is. It's here, dude. It's just, we're going to take a break for a little bit. Yeah, use the bathroom, get some more drink or whatever.
Okay.
We'll see you guys in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
All by myself. All by myself. Yeah, I probably should go get something to drink. Oh, no one else is here yet. Yeah. All by myself. All by myself. When bored, play Snake. That's right, YouTube land. I'm having a conversation with you. I'm actually going to take this moment to kind of advertise a little role-playing system. It's not official or anything. It's completely free. It's called Dungeons the Dragoning. Yes, you heard that right. It is essentially a massive parody that some guy apparently did on a bet. I don't know the particulars of his backstory, but it is very, very interesting. I would highly recommend you guys try it. It is balls to the walls insane. You can find it on 1D4chan, and I know that you guys in YouTube land may not exactly want to go there, but if you're just going there to get this, then by all means, I highly recommend it, and would advise you to try it. And it looks like someone actually came back in the middle of my advertisement. Hello.
Hello. So you were chatting with YouTube Land?
Yes, I was. Thinking about how I was all alone. And, of course, the glorious Dungeons the Dragoning.
Sorry, I went to get more food.
Good. And now I'm playing Snake.
Oh yeah, Dylan. You may end up wanting to have Ursus take a quick look at your magical axe when you get a chance.
Alrighty then.
Not at the moment, because you might die, but
I know.
What we discussed, I think I had inspected it. It was a sort of +1 something. No, sort of an axe of +1 something when I gave it to him.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember.
It was in the first
And I lost those
episode
notes
on one of those thingies.
on one of those thingies. There were a lot of thingies.
On one of the people on the card, like the first episode.
Yeah, one of the bandits had it.
The Ice Cube Dwarf. Why did I name him the Ice Cube Dwarf again?
Because you froze him.
That's right. Thank you.
Yep. It was his axe.
Yes, I took his axe.
I remember what that was. That should be fun.
Hello. I'm back.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Goodbye. When you say hello, and I say bye.
Is it the other way around?
What's up?
Isn't it when you say goodbye, I say hello?
Yeah.
Nope, not anymore. Now you guys say hello and I say goodbye.
It's because we win too much, isn't it?
Well, no. I'm okay with you guys winning.
There is my Snake.
So do we start off now all rolling for initiative, or would it just be Lobo rolling for initiative at this point?
You'll all roll.
Okay.
Ready? Everybody back? Everybody prepped? Everybody geared up?
Yep.
Most famous words in all of Dungeons and Dragons. Roll for initiative!
Oh, fun. Fantabulous.
Nope. Mr. Purple Dice has been treating me well so far.
I got a 16.
Mm.
Oh.
11.
Wow, guys. Wow. Alright. So let's see here. Wow. You guys did not do so hot this time around.
It can't all be skill checks from the last session.
I know. I'm glad. Means there's much death to be had. Alright. So, dropping down beside Lobo in a surprise round so that nobody out there starts badgering me about rules. Surprise round. Lobo, beside you, drops this not massive, but definitely stout, bulky-looking reptilian critter with a large mouth. And this thing bites into you as it drops down, and okay, and does not seem to bite quite hard enough. Its teeth, you can feel pressure, but it doesn't dig in at all. It then strikes with both of its claws. The first one missing you completely in its bewilderment, and the second one going wide around your hip. And now we begin with our rogue, Arak Doxal.
Arak would like to make a stealth check to move up and stay in the shadows and stay hidden so he can get a sneak attack with his bow on this thing. If you can do range sneak attacks in this one.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
can.
Sure. Okay, cool. So that is an 18 on my stealth check. Just rolling all the 12s and
Good job, man.
13s today.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So then I let fly with an arrow. And now it has to be. He sucks with a bow. He's just no good with a bow. I rolled a 2.
Alright, so as you let loose your arrow, you had been tracking the creature's fall. Hits where it had been previously to try and do attack Lobo. You hear the against the rock as your arrow collides with this wall. Now we're going to go down the list as you all die. Alright. Lobo.
Lobo is going to first shield bash the troglodyte before him. Sorry, that's out of character. The creature before him. It's just an out of character guess. I don't know. And I believe that would be a disadvantage due to me being sick. Please don't fuck me over. Okay. 13 total.
That'll hit. Good.
Awesome. Oh wait, actually, I don't think that's how shield bash works. Fuck.
Well, okay, if you're shield bashing, it'll connect and you can shove them off.
Okay, I'm bad. Shit, why didn't I remember this first? Oh, it's Totally my bad. Totally my bad. All right, it's shoving, which is right here. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove the creature, knock it prone, or push it away. I prefer to knock it prone. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, you make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. Check. So you'll be contested against whichever of those two against me. So for my strength check, that treat me well. 22 total on the strength check to knock him prone. And he shall contest with his own athletics or acrobatics. You're muted.
Okay, so did you see this quick series of events happening, and you've just been mildly assaulted by this creature? You reach in with your shield, just boom, plow it. This thing, so bewildered that it wasn't able to hurt you at all, is taking clean off its feet, landing flat on its back.
All right, and since that's technically a bonus action, so long as I attack, I'm going to attack.
Go for it.
Whoop. No, stay on the counter. I wish I could take that critical. I really do. But the other dice rolled an 11 on this disadvantage. I am
actually, you would have
sad.
advantage because it's prone, so those would kind of null, and you just go by one die roll, sir.
That's right, and I feel ashamed for not knowing that. You want me to re-roll this?
Yeah, go ahead. Because you might do better.
It's a critical die. Total 20.
20? Okay, it definitely hits.
And this is my hammer, by the way. I should have mentioned that before.
Alright.
Hammer is primary weapon.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Muy bueno. 11 damage.
Not bad.
Yes.
Alright, so you come down with your hammer. You connect squarely with this thing's chest. You can hear a cracking and popping sound. And as you pull your hammer back a little bit, the chest seems to have caved in slightly. Creature lets out this and it's laying there still alive, but it's not looking so hot. Alright. Next is the enemies. The one on the ground is not even gonna actually try and get up. It's just gonna try and take a swat at Lobo while it's laying on the ground, holding its chest. Okay, so as it swipes at your leg, it doesn't have quite enough reach to catch you. But from in front of you, you see two more rush, one along the wall and the other one along the floor, coming at you. The one along the floor comes slashing forward with its claws. Where are you at, Lobo? There you are. And it connects. Right on. slashing into you, doing 3 points of damage.
3?
3 points, yeah. As it just scratches your side after you've exposed yourself from swinging your hammer. The other one comes off the wall, leaps at you, okay, and makes quite a similar action as the first one. It tries biting you off the get-go. Nice. And then hits you twice with its claws. Okay, so the bite, you were feeling a little bit cocky maybe from that first one where it didn't dig in, and you don't try and defend yourself at all from this next one. As it sinks in deep, you can feel its bone actually, or its teeth actually grinding against your clavicle and your shoulder blade as it digs in, doing 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then its vision obscured by the impact of hitting this solid bit of meat so hard, its arms just kind of flail about, missing both of its attacks with its claws. Now we drop down to Theravel.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one that is not attached to Lobo. So, 23.
That'll hit.
$4d6. That'll be 14 damage.
Question. There were two of them that are not attached to Lobo. One's laying prone, the other
Not
one's...
on the ground. The one
Okay,
that's
the one is
still...
standing up. Okay, so...
Okay, so takes
yeah.
14 damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Well, that's not going to be necessary, because I need you to give me that kill, sir.
Damn. Beam of light erupts out of my hand, my non-shielded hand, and goes straight into the chest of this creature, slowly burning from the center, from the core of his body outward.
Very nice. Very nice. And I believe that leaves only one person left in the order.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I will try to cast a Shocking Ray.
That is shocking.
Yes, it is. So I have to roll. That's a 23.
That's going to connect.
And I'm doing it on the one that's on Lobo.
Oh no.
I can. I actually target a specific thing, so not Lobo.
Okay.
I create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within the range. You can hurl them at one or several. So I'm all targeting them at the one on Lobo.
Right. You might have a crispy critter on you, dude. Alright, go ahead.
That's a 6 plus. Give me a second. I'm not sure. When I roll a spell, I always add my spell attack bonus to it, right? No, not necessarily. No,
Not the
okay.
Damage.
No, okay. So sorry. So 6.
6 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright.
I had a brain for a moment. Sorry.
So, does this spell light up the tunnel a little bit more? Connects with the creature attached to Lobo. You just...
Oh wait, sorry. I have to make attack for each ranged, for each
okay.
ray. So the first
Okay.
one hits for 6.
Sorry, I thought that was total.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
So let's add 2d6 to this. The second ray hits for 15,
Okay.
and the third
Oh dear.
is a 10. So I don't know if a 10 hits.
No.
Okay. So 2 out of the 3 hit.
Which it totally makes sense because after that second one, give me
There's
that
no
kill.
more. Okay, so you just see, out of my outstretched hand, 2 big red like balls of fire going and arcing to hit whatever the hell is on Lobo. And just like first one smashes him and you see it doesn't, like, he's not totally dead but not very strong, and then the second one just blows him, like rams into him and literally blows him off Lobo out of the sheer strength that it hits him with.
Nice. Very nice.
I scream as its teeth kind of rip out of my flesh. Oh!
I'll give you a healing potion!
Nice. Let's see, that's going to bring us back up to Mr. Darksong.
Um,
And there's one
that
left
one that's
laying
prone on
prone.
the ground. Yeah, that one that's prone on the ground. He's just gonna take his bow. He's gonna take a careful shot. And he's just gonna pop one into it. Do I have advantage on that?
Disadvantage with a ranged weapon to something that's prone.
Really?
Yeah, advantage if
Oh.
you're melee, disadvantage at ranged. Man.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Sorry.
I got a 1.
Yeah,
He's
stop
just
using
no
your
good
bow.
Yeah.
So as
That bow is cursed.
you pull back, you don't have to worry about your bow anymore. The string breaks, and as you're pulling back, it snaps, and you keep pulling against tension that's no longer there. You actually scratch yourself with the arrowhead, leaving just a little scratch on your mask. Oh, wow. My apologies.
Like I said, it's like either that bow was cursed or he's just not good at ranged attack.
Could be. Could be. Well, for the time being, you don't have to worry about the bow.
It broke.
It broke. Just the string. Just the string. You can have it restrung.
Watch him get it respawn. All of a sudden, the bow's amazing. It was
Might
the
be.
string all along.
Hey,
Alright.
you, Odysseus?
Lobo.
Creature on the ground. Meet my hammer! I'm just gonna smack him right in the same exact place that I hit him before.
Alright. Go ahead,
Just
man.
crush his chest. $17 plus 5. So I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. Another total 11. By the way, that's my max damage right there.
Right on, right on. Give me that kill, dude.
I look menacingly down at the scaled creature before me in anger, raising my hammer high and slamming it down directly on where his chest is already caved in a bit, and compressing it against the ground, crushing his heart and bones into one solid mass.
Very nice. So as this creature is crushed under the sheer force and power of your blow, you hear a very loud plopping sound as its chest just explodes. And a gout of blood actually just comes shooting out of its mouth with a final and smears across your arms and your chest. Little flecks hitting your face.
Yummy.
Actually, go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank you for being so kind, Dice. 18.
Okay. So, though usually you kind of revel in the destruction of this creature and any creatures, the spray of the blood makes you a little bit more nauseous than you've been this whole morning. But you do manage to keep it down. And with that, your stomach even feels a little bit better. Not great, but just a touch better, yeah. Now you guys are again sitting in the mine shaft with two dead creatures. This one was completely incinerated and then
Almost
nothingness.
dead.
There are likely
the other
more where
ones.
he came from. We should continue to investigate the caves until we find some kind of nest or lair. Meanwhile, he's holding his broken bow and he's like, he's just looking and glaring at this bow that has given him nothing but problems.
You're not a ranger, man. You're a thief. Come on now. Alright. So with the danger gone, you guys finally finish rounding this bend. And you can see Lobo's shield is still lit up, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Because light is not a concentration
Right.
spell.
Again, I don't have much.
Lasts for an hour.
So. Okay. Yeah, you guys haven't been in there that long. So you can see that the tunnel does come to an end. It looks like they had finished in this not long ago. They were still in the process of building the final support beam wall to cap the tunnel. But it looks like something had busted into the tunnel from the left. As you can see, a large hole about 10 feet around, and there's just stone piled in.
I'll take a gander through the hole.
Alright, as you go up to the hole, you look through, and you can see that there's more tunnels, but they're smaller and not as well constructed, almost as if something burrowed them, or they might even be natural cave system. But there are 3 paths. There's one that continues off to your immediate left, one that goes off to your right, and then one that goes straight in front of you.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear any rustling of other beings?
Go for it.
That is 23.
Quick. Alright, so to your right, you hear more claws scratching and skittering around on the ground. And to the left, faintly, far in the distance, you hear what sounds like some grunting, some guttural noises. Could be hearing things, but it definitely sounds like there could be more things over in that direction as well. Ooh,
So I relayed that to everybody else. So we got grunting going this way and scratching going the other way.
Is it possible that their sounds are echoing off the cave walls and coming certainly from one source?
That's a possibility, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's go kill it.
Yeah, Arak actually draws his short sword and stows what's left of his bow on his back.
As you do that, I hand you the additional bow that I grabbed not too long ago. And here's some extra arrows too. Maybe
Adding
this will be
insult
better.
to injury.
Arak takes them. How many arrows do you?
17.
And is it a short bow or a long bow?
Whatever the bow that I grabbed off of those halflings or whatever from the...
The first fight?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm guessing it's a short bow.
yeah.
Okay.
If we have halflings walking around with long bows, the bows are taller than the halflings are.
By a lot. Alright, so I guess then he'll stow his blade and he'll knock another arrow.
And prepare to break another bow.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Let me in front. I've got this. Yep, I got this.
So, which direction do you guys intend on going?
Scratching to the grunting.
Or the no noise?
I said there was 3 ways.
Yeah.
Which has the loudest sound?
For Theravel, the loudest sound would have been the scratching. It sounded closer.
So Arak will actually ask which passage had the loudest sound.
The right path was the scratching, correct?
Perhaps we should check that passage first.
Yep.
Alright. So, what do we got for marching order? Is these tunnels are more narrow. They're only about 5 feet wide.
Well, Lobo's in front.
Yes.
I'll be behind Lobo.
Lobo looks a bit beat up. He just making a note of that.
Alright. Alright.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge, heel, heel.
I'd say Arak probably in the back.
Yeah, I'm behind Theravel.
Right on. So,
I suppose I'll cure wounds on Lobo. I suppose. Just
Yeah, you
thought.
could.
That is 11.
He feels his wounds closing up. He goes, thank you.
Anger.
alright. So you guys are headed to the right. Lobo, you start forward with your mighty flashlight over shield. The cave in front of you starting to lighten up. You can see actually on the walls a lot of scratch and scrape marks on this tunnel, as if this particular one was probably dug or burrowed out. And go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
14. Yeah, 14.
14.
Oh, wait, perception. I'm sorry, I forgot to add my proficiency bonus. 16 total.
16 total. Right.
But
Okay.
since you're still sick, is that a disadvantage?
That is on ability checks and attack. Dang it, where is that thing again?
It is on everything normally. When you have a penalty, it's the same type of thing as exhaustion, where it's on every single roll you do, right?
DAs. I believe so.
Poison creature has disadvantage on its. Oh, second isn't in here. In the chat, I recommended using poison rolls. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. This is a skill check.
Right. Okay, go ahead. So you make your way in. After about 10, 15 feet, it opens up a little bit. And you see that there are, again, it's kind of a T. One path it's much wider. It's probably about 10 feet wide. Goes off to your left, and another one to your right. It's probably the same width as the tunnel you came down, varying between 4 and 6 feet. And as you come into this opened up space, from behind, you feel an impact of another mouth.
Wait, how can it be from behind?
For Lobo, it can. He would have just come in, so it would be...
Okay, like it fell on him before we had time to get in.
Yeah.
Or something. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to hit up another surprise round on Lobo.
Work.
Again, same as the first time, when this creature comes at you, it seems to not judge how tough your skin is with its mouth, and misses with its next claw attack. The second one scrapes the back of your thigh for 5 points of damage. And this time, though, you catch a second hit again from behind, but on the other side. So the first one came from your left. This one hitting you in the right about your rib cage. Once again, these creatures just do not know how hard to bite you. And then, Jesus Christ, basically the exact same attack pattern. In its astonishment, it misses going wide with its first claw attack. Its second one, though, it's re-sturdied itself and come into your torso, scraping across your abdomen, doing 6 points of damage.
And now I'm back down to where I was before the heal.
And roll me some initiative. Give me that initiative. And yeah, just go ahead and type it in the chat, guys. Jesus Christ.
Getting better-ish.
Yeah.
It hits my mouse. It's not my fault.
Blame the mouse. I got it.
Why am I putting the spell cards away?
I don't know. All right. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think Therival got a 716 on his.
On a D20, good luck.
Yes, I did.
Question mark?
Because magic. All right. Well,
Space magic and bullshit.
Yeah, he took a feat plus 700 to initiative.
his god has willed him to go first. Instantaneous. All right. Therival is up first.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the first one that hit Lobo.
Okay.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
How's a 2 looking?
It's looking like it's gonna get hit.
All right. I mean, if that's how this is gonna be, I guess. Bring it on.
Well, you take 1 with a grain of salt, sir.
Boom. All right. Let's see. So that creature gets hit, kind of just, doesn't seem to be bothered too much. After that, Lobo.
New Allosaurus, the Eye Rage. As a bonus action.
All right. Rage it out, man.
Going into a little bit more serious. With all the fucking lizard things on the Eye Rage! Becoming resistant to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage. Because you! And shoot, there's 3 on me, right? I lost track.
There's
Just
2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay. The one that Therival hit. Actually, it would be the one that most recently hit me. I'm going to just reach down and whack you with my hammer. Okay, they rolled the exact same thing. Total 19.
That'll hit.
Five damage.
All right. So it
Five.
impact it, busts it in the skull, cocking its head to the side. You hear this weird, like pop snap sound, but it kind of rights itself. It's a little off balance though. Let's see. All right.
Come at me.
Come at me, bro. Monsieur Dark Song.
So Dark Song is going to take careful aim at the one that Therival had hit,
Okay.
and he's going to loose an arrow at it from the shadows, hopefully hidden, for a sneak attack. And that is a 19 to hit.
That's gonna connect.
Yay!
Arrow damage.
Now, do I get the sneak attack bonus from this, or is it flat damage?
No. For you, sneak attack, since it is actually engaged with Lobo, you automatically get it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, as long as an enemy is engaged with an ally, rogues get their sneak attack.
Okay. So 17 damage.
Right. Give me that kill, sir.
So the arrow flies through the air with a whistling sound, and it lodges itself in the skull of this thing so hard that it sends it flying back and pins it to the wall of the mine.
Nice. Wow. That was actually pretty BA. Alright. Ossis.
Yes, well, so now there's one left? Or none left?
There's currently one. The one that Lobo had just beaten the head.
Okay, well, I will cast a magic missile on it.
Okay.
So it takes 8 points of magic damage.
All right. Well, go ahead and finish that one off for me then.
Well, again, as before, now it's just there's like you guys hear crackling type of noises around me, and just 2 darts of magic just bolt out and hit it like almost simultaneously. And did I overkill it, or does it get to explode, or does it just go?
No, you didn't overkill.
Ah.
But it was definitely enough to finish it.
Okay, well he just falls and and dead.
All right. Well,
I make the best sound effects.
heck yeah. And as this one hits the ground, it comes to the enemy's turn. And from the ceiling, about 10 feet up, you guys hear a as one sends this loud call, almost as some kind of warning signal, through the cave. You can hear it echoing into the distance as it drops right down on Lobo.
Again. Poor Lobo.
He's in the front.
Freaking velociraptors, man.
Okay. So this time, this creature saw its comrades fall at your feet, comes down, tries to bite your head, totally misjudges, and instead kind of headbutts you in the shoulder. But as it reels back, digs in with one claw. Like, again, its grip is tight on your arm, and then drives its other claw into your gut. The first one that it gripped you with, oh my god, 12 damage, or 12 piercing damage total.
Resistance.
Okay. And the second one is 4 more piercing damage as it comes in and hits your gut.
And applying resistance. Got it.
Alright. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so this one here. This one here. Alright. This is about to get really fun. As you hear that song or sound ring out, you hear a lot of motion through the cavern, as presumably many more of these creatures begin to move towards you. Lobo, you see coming from your left 3 more running at full bore, and from your right there are 2 more coming. Doop-a-doop. And they are also going to attack. The 3 coming from your left. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, okay. Sorry, the 3 coming from your left just make quick claw strikes at you. The first one missing. Second one sinks into your kneecap. And the third one sinks into your rib cage. So let's see. First hit, it's 5. First one's 5 slashing damage. Second one is 4 slashing damage. And the 2 coming at you from the right lash out trying to bite you. Ouch, that's going to hurt itself. Okay, so the first one lunges, jumps towards you, but as you get hit on your left side, you kind of twist yourself a little bit, and it impacts the wall behind you, taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage to itself. And the other one comes at you, again misjudging you as you kind of twist a little bit, misses with its claws altogether. Which will bring us to Therival.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm going to use a second level spell slot to cure wounds.
Alright.
Uh, 17 points healed.
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
Lobo smash.
Lobo smash.
Alright. It's going to bring us over to Lobo.
Okay. So, let's see. First things first. Let's shield bash someone.
Alright.
And as the rules did say, it is... Okay. The target of my shield bash would be... They're all near me. It's just whichever one is the most convenient.
Alright.
I lost track of their positions. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I was going to say you got 3 on your left and 2 on your... or well, 1 on your right and 1 kind of laying on the ground behind you.
I want to focus on the ones on my left, my immediate left.
Right.
Well, it's an attack. Okay, it's an attack action, but it's still just a strength roll, not an attack roll. And raging, I get advantage on my strength, so that cancels out the disadvantage, making a regular roll.
Yep.
$16.
And that was the contested roll, correct?
Yes.
So as you go to shield bash it, this thing actually kind of jumps just a little bit, getting itself off the ground, and latches onto your shield, just letting you kind of carry it.
Well, then I guess I have no choice but to bash its head in, don't I?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you could just hold it there and be like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" You know, pet it a little bit.
I would rather bite it. But right now, smashing its head in against my shield.
All right.
No, on the table. Okay. 12.
To hit?
Yeah, to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Oh my. Amazing. 9 damage. Total.
All right. As you bring your hammer down, crack this thing on its skull, it just lets out this. But it's still holding onto your shield.
Let go!
Let's see, that was Lobo. Alright, Arak, what you got for us, man?
I have a question, first of all. Would I be able to
answer.
advance into the Fey with Lobo? Like, is there room for me to maneuver in there?
You would have to scoot. Well, that one to just latch onto his shield. So, yeah, if you scoot past your caster friends, and then you could come in to the left of Lobo.
Okay, then he will do that. He'll drop the bow, pull out his sword, and get in there, and then he'll flank with Lobo, and he'll try to stab one with advantage,
Right on.
which is a 19 to hit.
That's going to connect.
And that deals 13 points of damage.
Give me that kill, man.
So he takes this thing, and he just, with one clean sweep of his longsword, cuts off the head, and it spins and topples and falls at the feet of another one.
Nice. Very nice. Arsis.
Yes. So, Arsis, what did I had said something. Ah, fuck. I will do an. So, what exactly is left now?
Let's see. There's one attached to Lobo's shield.
Mm-hmm. It's in the
One-
front, so I don't see him.
Yeah, one lying slightly behind him on the ground.
Okay.
Let's see. He decapitated that one, so there's still one to the left in front of Lobo and one to the right in front of Lobo.
Okay, so they're all in front of him,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will cast another magic missile, this time at 2nd level. And I'll target them on the 3 that are not connected to Lobo.
Okay.
Okay, so the one in the back, I'm guessing he had already been attacked.
The one that's on the ground?
Yeah.
You had seen him kind of jump at Lobo, miss him, and smack
Lobo-
his face on the wall.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so two darts do 3 damage and one does 5 damage.
Alright. So these creatures, as all 3 of them are impacted with these missiles, they just let out this and kind of look real quick down the tunnel, trying to find the source.
I'm not doing anything extra to pull attention to me.
Let's see. Arsis was last in line. Now it's time for enemy time. Yeah. All right. So let's see. There's one on your shield, Lobo.
Yep.
He's gonna take a bite at you.
That's
Right at your
slowly getting
face.
blinded.
Yeah. And since he's on your shield, as he goes to snap at you, you kind of just push away a little bit, and he's not able to reach your face. One of them's lashing for a full-on assault, tries biting you in the thigh, misses, and starts going at you with his claws. First one swinging wide. Second one digging deep into your thigh for 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The other one that's left it's still looking to see where that thing that hit it, that strange light that impacted its chest, is coming from. And so it just kind of lets out another call. And you guys hear more scuttling of claws, almost a thudding even. Some now coming from behind you, others coming from both directions in front of you, Lobo. And that's going to bring us up to Theravol again.
The one that's on the ground. I assume he's still on the ground. That bashes his face in the wall.
Yeah, he is still there.
I want him to make a reflex save.
Right on.
Or dexterity.
Let's see here. 16?
Damn it.
Sorry.
He's pretty nimble to be on the ground.
Oh, wait, he would be at disadvantage. Never mind. Let's see. Let's see. 9.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, it worked out for
6
you guys.
points of radiant damage.
6 points rating. Okay, give me the kill on that one.
A beam of light descends from what would be the saline and sort of starts to cook him.
Nice. Very nice. Alright, that was Therival. Lobo, what you doing, bro?
The one that I still have on my shield. I'm gonna shield bash him.
Alright.
At least try to again.
Go for it, man.
Oh my!
Alright.
Try to beat a 22.
I'm gonna beat a 22. You watch. I'm gonna beat it with a 7.
Sit down.
Alright. Hey man, that was the one that was on your shield, right? You just kind of fling it to the ground.
Yep.
Loses its grip. Ugh.
And
Sound
here
like-
comes the hammer.
Hammer time. Alright, bring it on, man.
Nope, stay on the table. 15
15 to hit?
to hit, yes.
Yes, that's going to connect.
Fantabulous. For 11 damage. Total.
Give me
What?
that kill.
Just like the one before that I crush, my hammer comes down, except it's not hitting its chest this time. This time it's hitting its skull.
Alright.
Bones crack loudly throughout the tunnels as its face compresses into the 2D plane.
Nice.
Its brains, blood, and eyeballs splattering out in different directions.
Very nice.
Paint just painting the ground around it.
I dig it. Alright, there's a little... Dark Song. Lord, Dark Song.
Is there another one that I can flank here with Lobo?
Let's see. He just killed that one. So there is one on his right that if you walk around Lobo, if you walk around in front of him, you should be able to get on the other side of it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So I definitely roll in for a quick strike. And that is a 12 to hit.
I believe
I
that
do not
connects.
believe hits.
That connects.
And so that is 11, 15 damage.
15 damage. Give me that kill.
So as I definitely roll into this thing, I spear it through the chest, and I rip it out, and this fountain of blood just sprays out onto me, covering my armor as this thing falls back, gurgling and clutching its chest and growling pathetically as it spasms and falls to the ground.
Nice. Wow, my map is becoming a muddied mess of lines and letters. Okay, so let's see. That leaves. Oh, we just killed that one and that one. Okay, so Arceus, we're gonna come down to you.
Okay.
Give me a perception check real quick, please.
My perception again. Oh, there it is.
47.
So 18.
Right. Okay, so even in this mad dash to wipe out the enemies that are assaulting Lobo, and now Arak, the sounds behind you don't escape your notice. You realize that there are at least 3 of these creatures coming up from behind you.
Okay.
So,
What do I do? Essentially, is what you're
yeah,
telling
pretty
me.
much. Pretty much. What you gonna do? Who
Okay.
you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
I'd just call Mr. Fireball. Okay. I mean, if you want to call it Ghostbusters.
Damn it! I did not. Okay, it wasn't that funny.
Don't die.
No,
man.
I inhaled right when he did it.
I'm like, it wasn't that funny. And I'm really pissed because I changed my spell. I'm like, oh, maybe I should take like fire, like ball of fire or something. I forgot how it's called. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be too much of a trouble. There's always people in the way. No, I should have taken it because I'm at the back of the fucking thing. Okay, so I'm gonna try to use Eldritch Blast.
No. No, you
Yes.
can't do that.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Alright, fine.
Okay, so I just rolled a 19.
Alright. Now, how exactly does this work? Do I have anything to roll, or?
Nope. On a hit, a target takes 1d10 force damage.
Okay, cool. So go ahead.
I just dropped my dice. He takes a 1!
Takes 1 point of damage.
Yes!
So
Oh.
you
Fucking...
get this green eldritch energy going, and you just unleash it,
And just go...
and it kind of fizzles against this thing's chest as it's hustling towards you. And it just kind of lets out a snort, like, it's coming. Alright, so it's Arceus.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. How much of a world of a hurt are you guys in for this round?
Guessing I'm gonna be the one getting attacked since they're coming in towards the back.
Right. And the other 2 are up front. Thervol is probably the only one that's safe right now.
That's what happens when you're in the middle of the party.
Protect the healer. Nobody
Exactly.
touches my white mage.
Alright, so...
Might mage down. Might mage
Well,
down.
we'll start with the scariest bit, Arceus.
Okay.
You have 3 of these creatures coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
First one, you've seen it do this with, or seen them do this with Lobo, where they lunge forward. They're full front, ready for an assault. First hit is a bite. It grabs onto your midsection. The next one, oh god. It slashes at you with its left claw, but it catches the ground because you're a little bit shorter than it thought, and you hear the snap
I'm 6
pop
foot.
sound.
I'm 6 foot, by the way.
I know. I know. I got you.
That might have changed though. My AC might have changed from what you have because I had 3 life.
I have a 15.
Okay, no, that's good.
But with the length of its arms, it didn't judge properly, and you hear the snap pop, and you can see its left arm at the wrist. Its hand is bent backwards at a funny angle.
That wasn't that one, people.
Yes, it was. And then it comes in with the other claw, digging into your shoulder, and
Okay.
it finds purchase. The first strike is for 4 damage,
Okay.
and the second one is also for 4 damage.
Okay, so because of that, I get a reaction to that, right?
Yeah, you can take
Make a
reaction.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 1. Oh, God. How's a 2 gonna work for me?
Yay! Not good.
Okay. I mean, if that's how you want to be about it.
I'm doing a hellish rebuke, so
Oh, nice.
he just took 9 points of fire damage.
Nice. So he latches on, he just is engulfed in a flame and kind of regretting his choice of biting you.
He might be.
Alright.
And do I get other stupid question before you continue. Do I get a reaction on every time one of the things attacks me? No,
I
huh?
think
It's
you
one
only
reaction
get
per
one
turn.
reaction per turn, yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking since like monsters each attack individually, it could have been.
Nah.
Hmm?
Next one lunges in, just tries to bite you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Doing 6 points of damage. It digs in to your other shoulder with its mouth, and the final one just tries to lash out at your legs with its claws. Totally missing.
Okay, good.
All right, let's see.
And
One,
they-
two, yeah.
Can they just hear me yell "ow"?
Oh, I would imagine your party members can hear the as you get struck.
I just took 14 points of damage in like about half a second, guys.
Also, Theravol's pretty close to you. I mean, he might be able to help you out when it's his turn.
Oh, no bet.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I have healing potions, so I can always, in the worst case scenario, take care of Lobo first. And
True. All right, so Lobo and Arok, you guys see the tunnel to the left. There are 4 more of these things coming at you guys. 3 of them catch sight of Lobo. I mean, he's got a bright, blazing shield. The other one turns its head just as it rounds the corner, and it locks on to Darksong. So we're going to hit Darksong with one of these guys. And he comes at you just with a bite. Oh, yeah. Connects. Clips you in the thigh for 6 points of damage. That's piercing. Then the other 3 are hopping on Lobo. Seeing this big shining beacon. First one comes in with a claw attack. Clips you in the thigh. Next one comes in, lunges at your head, and actually bites onto your neck. You can feel it dig in, similar to that first good bite you felt from these things. You can feel its teeth digging in and scraping along your spine. And the third one comes at you with a claw attack, totally missing, a little blinded by the light. So let's see. First attack will be 6. And then 3. Okay, so 12 total points of damage, sir.
Okay.
From 2 different attacks. So.
Okay.
Um,
So, calculation's done.
Sweet. So that was the enemy. They were hungry.
we can see that.
They like the way you guys taste. Theravel, perhaps you would like to throw some seasoning on your friends.
So, how's everybody doing?
I'm thinking
Aside
Lobo's
from-
hurting pretty bad.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm still pretty good. Like I said, I have healing potions. So.
Okay, well, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Arceus. Arceus gets 2 additional AC.
Yay!
So that's that.
Oh fuck! I'm so stupid. I have mage armor.
So you'll have that too.
Fuck.
I'm gonna
Not worth it.
give Lobo another 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Alright.
Uh, 16 points that time.
Thank you.
And I'm getting really low on spells, so stop getting hit.
Yeah, no, me too. That's why I'm like, don't heal me. I'll use potion.
Kill things faster! Kill them faster! Alright, so that was Therival. Drops it down to Lobo. What you doing, man? Come on.
Okay, I am going to shield bash another guy.
Alright.
One. Or am I flanking? Am I flanking one with Rock?
Yeah, I think that's the one that attacked me.
Yeah, the one that nailed Arak, you'd be flanking with him.
Okay, I'm gonna shield bash that one.
Okay.
Beat a 21.
I'm gonna. I beat it with a 6, man.
Okay, so he's knocked prone.
Alright. So the one that just bit into Arak gets slammed to the ground. Arak, you're a lucky man.
And I'm going to smack it while it's down with my hammer. Again.
Alright.
Okay.
So you have advantage on melee attacks against this thing.
Doing the math. Let's see. There's the second disadvantage, then there's the flanking advantage, and then the prone advantage.
I
So
think
is that what I'm going?
I think the advantage only applies once, so it would cancel out.
Yeah, it only applies once, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Just a straight roll, man.
Live to win. Take a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. 12 points of damage.
Alright. With it being thrown to the ground. Okay, give me the kill, dude.
Wow, I'm starting to run out of ideas.
Which body part are you gonna squish this time?
Eeny, meeny, miny, crotch.
That's gonna hurt.
Instead of coming directly from up, I bring my arm down in a arc going underhanded, slamming my hammer into its pelvis with so much force that it knocks some of the bones up into its torso faster than it can be moved along the ground, knocking the bones right into its lungs and its heart, piercing every single one of them.
Wow. That's dead. That's real dead. Oh, that hurts.
Even if he wasn't dead, he'd wish he was dead.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna go to Arak, and I'm gonna pretend that I never phantom felt that pain.
So, Arak will roll around the battlefield and flank one of these things on Lobo's other side, and he will attempt to strike it. And that is a 17 to hit.
That'll connect.
So that's 11 damage.
11 damage. All right, go ahead and give me that kill, sir.
So as he rolls to his feet, he sweeps his arm out in a wide arc, and he slices just the top of the head off, like clean off, and it hits the ground spinning. And as it falls to the ground, the brain just kind of plops out.
Nice. Let's see this. So Arsis, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do another Eldritch Blast on one of the ones that's still coming at me.
Bring the pain. Bring the pain.
I'll try. That's a 24.
And no, don't hit. These ones got super
No,
armor. No, it connects.
it does an 8 points of damage.
Alright, 8 points of damage. Alright, so this time, you re-summon your Eldritch energy, blast it off this thing, and this one actually catches it and twists it a little bit. Letting out a scream of pain. Just,
Okay, can I take a healing potion as a bonus action?
yeah, sure, go ahead.
What? How much is it again? Because I don't have. It's not in the player handbook how much a potion is.
Like 2d4 plus 2?
I think that-
Basic
possibly.
healing potion. What's he call me? 2d4 plus 2? I don't know. But I'll take 2d4 plus 2 because I don't
Yeah,
think to have it anywhere.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2? Okay.
That's right. I got enough people using healing potions. I actually memorized something.
That's 3, 5.
Alright,
Good job,
cool.
Garrett.
I'm good
Yay,
at something. Yay. Alright. I'm going to try and lightning through this. We're going to start off with Arsis. You've still got one attached to you that's pretty badly burnt. One you just hit and another one coming at you. So the one that's bitten onto you
Mm-hmm.
tries to clamp down harder, but in its searing pain that's got going through its body, can't manage to do it.
Okay.
The next one lunges at you, claw, slashes across the front of your chest. And the third one clips you right up the side of the rib cage
Oh,
on
okay.
the left side. So let's see, the first hits for 4 damage, second hits for 5. So 9 total.
Okay. That's with my plus 2 AC to 17, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the one was 18 on the die and the other one was 19.
Holy shit. Okay, well, the one that hit me for most damage is gonna eat a hellish rebuke right in the face.
Okay, go for it. That would be the one you just hit with your Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to roll a 8.
No, you get hit.
Oh,
You get hit either way, it's just that you get more damage hit.
yeah.
So that's 15 points of damage.
Wow, give me that kill.
Okay, well, as he just... Was it a claw attack? Or
This is the one that slashed straight down through your chest.
Okay. Well, as he slashed straight down through my chest, he, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, flames just go up all around him, and, like, he bursts into green, hellish flames, and when the flames go back down, he's not there.
Nice. That's good, because that was way overkill considering already done damage. Alright, so those 3 attacks against Arsis. One's gone. Let's see. Wait. Lobo and Arok only killed 1, or did you guys manage to kill 2?
They killed 2.
They killed 2. Okay, so there's 2 left that were still attacking Lobo because he's a beacon of hope and destruction to all mankind. One going in for a claw attack, another one going in for a bite. The claw finds purchase actually in your ass. Like just in one cheek. Slashes it up. The other one bites into like your hip region. That slash in the ass is going to take you 3 damage, and the bite's going to be 4.
As a reaction, I would like to shit into one of their mouths again.
That might take a full action, man. I mean, it's a lot of effort. Alright, that's going to bring us up to Theravel.
Okay. The one that's attached to Arsis is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't make me go up in flames, please.
It's going to be radiant damage, it's fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
It's fine.
Let's see. Dex save. How's a 19 do me?
Well, it's still there, so
Yay! I'm fun. Alright, it was Therival Lobo.
Okay, let's do fourth verse, same as the first,
Alright.
second and third. Shield bash
Alright. Go for it, man.
to the one that we're flanking again, right? All right.
Yep.
Foot on the table. Total. Okay, so beat a 17.
Glad. My die got angry at me.
How many rounds of rage do you have, or like how long does that last?
It lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Isn't it as long as you take as long as you attack?
Yeah, I don't know how rage works, and
Your range lasts for 1 minute.
But if you- Okay, but I think if you stop attacking, it fades or something like that.
Dunno. He did not make the save, sir.
You are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn. Okay, so did it make it?
No.
No. Okay, that's another one on the ground. Another one bites the dust. Another one's getting a hammer to a random assigned place.
Alright.
Attacking on the table. Let's see, that's 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Total of 9 damage.
Yeah, finish it off, man.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's see. I already did the chest. I already did the head. I already did the crotch. Let's go for shoving its arm socket into its chest this time.
Nice.
So sideswipe, knocking its arm into it like its body wants to absorb it. His arm goes right in, going through the upper part of his torso, kind of through his neck.
Alright.
The passages that would serve as his throat and airway. And from the shock and the sudden loss of air, he's unable to move and kind of suffocates immediately.
Nice. Poor bastard. Poor bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that was Lobo. Arak.
Arak goes in to flank the last one, and he circles around it and prepares to attack it.
Alright, go for it, man.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That is 13 damage.
Give me the kill.
So he runs this thing through from behind, severing the spine. He pulls the blade out, and he just rams it down into the skull, cleaving the skull down to about where the bridge of the nose is, and rips the blade out and then kicks it down to the ground.
Alright, very good, sir. Very good. Excuse me, sorry. Arsis, you got one still attached to you and one still attacking you, so.
Okay, so I will attack with. Damn it, I don't even have any bonus actions with this shit. I will attack. Oh wait, I can do some touch ones this time.
Well, that's good, because there's one already touching you.
I know. I'll do a shocking grasp.
Ouch.
Melee spell attack against the target. Is it wearing armor made of metal?
No. It's naked.
Damn it.
Completely naked.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Right on.
I rolled like a piece of crap. Oh, that's not much better. That's a 14.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it takes 1d8 lightning damage. That's 5 points of damage to the one on me.
Go ahead and kill it.
Yeah! So, since it's trapping me, I just take both my hands and stick it on the sides of his head, and lightning just shoots out and electrocutes the whatever the fuck is clamped onto me.
Right on.
And then he just falls.
Very nice. Very nice.
That was a cantrip.
So there is one left. And he looks at you, Arceus, hungrily, but seeing there are strange forces at work here. He's beside you, so you'll get an attack of opportunity on this, but he scuttles up onto the ceiling and starts just running deeper into the tunnel away.
Okay, so what does attack of opportunity do? Because I've never had an attack of opportunity as a spellcaster.
You know, you make like a basic attack against him, like with whatever. Like if you have a staff, it's a staff or whatever. It's just a basic attack.
Okay, so it would be my daggers, I guess?
I think he froze, dude. Are you seeing him doing anything, Garrett doing anything on your guys' screens?
Nope, he froze.
Oh, he did totally freeze.
He froze. Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good.
Nope.
Facebook, seeing if I can contact him through there.
We broke the DM a different way this time.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Not currently online on Facebook, so I can't get him there.
I'll text him.
Fantastic idea.
Oh,
He just dropped.
He's probably logging back on.
Yo, I don't know if
Did
you
you get my thing up?
oh, did we just lost Dylan.
No, Dylan said he was leaving so he could get his banner back up.
Oh. For another couple seconds.
I hope his internet didn't just die. That would suck.
Yeah, because I had an attack of opportunity. As a spellcaster, you never get to get those. Attack of opportunity. Thank you, DM Player Handbook.
You should take the Warcaster feat whenever you get a chance. You can do that with a spell. You can do an attack of opportunity with a spell.
195.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna mute this so you guys don't hear me watching Scrubs.
And I will also actually be right back.
Hello. Hello. Everyone is coming right back.
Hi, everybody. Stuff happened.
Everybody's coming right back.
I died.
When are we getting the next ability score increase? Level
I can't remember.
8. Level 8. Okay, so I have to wait 4 more levels before I can get another feat.
Yep. Until then, you'll just have to settle for new spells.
Aww. I already had so much trouble finding new spells. Because at like level 2, there are barely any good attack spells.
Alright. Let's see here. So, what was the last thing you guys heard from me?
That he skittered off away and I had an attack of opportunity. And I had to search what an attack of opportunity was.
Oh, you get a reaction against him.
Yeah, well that's it. But it has to be done with a melee attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what it is. So I rolled a 14.
That hits.
Yeah, 14?
Yeah.
Yes, 14. No, I was checking with my things. I was looking at my spell casting, not my actual attack bonus.
Oh, okay.
So I do 1d8 damage. Piercing damage. It's important. That's a 7 piercing damage.
Alright. So as he actually tries skittering up the wall, you manage to catch him
With my daggers.
with your daggers, and you can see a trail of blood dripping from the ceiling as he runs deeper into the cave. And as you guys are left in a pile of bodies, you hear a scream. Just, oh no! No! What is that? Coming from even deeper in. That thing's massive! God save us! And then you hear a and a crunch sound. Presumably another one of those creatures losing its life in some manner. And that's where we're going to leave you guys for tonight.
Very nice.
Very good, guys. You did
We didn't
pretty
die.
well.